Yesterday across the region, temperatures rising into the upper 70s in the Tidewater region here. Wallops, we got up to a high of 66 degrees. The warmest temperature of 79 degrees was felt at both Richmond and Norfolk. As you can see, areas farther north really struggling. As you see, Dover was the coolest temperature of 47 degrees. So absolutely dreary day up there. And then overnight last night, Baltimore getting down to the coldest temperature of 43 degrees here at Wallops. We were an unseasonably warm 58 degrees. All areas reporting a good amount of precipitation across the region. Dover seeing the most at 1.92 inches here at Wallops. We just saw under an inch and a half of rainfall. Currently across the area, areas to our north, we're experiencing light to heavy rainfall and temperatures in the lower 50s. Here at Wallops, we are 59 degrees under mostly cloudy skies as of 9 a.m. Our upper air soundings from this morning showing southerly winds at 42 knots at the 1,000-foot level, and remaining fairly southerly as we go up through the atmosphere, and we have our wind max out of the south at 94 knots at the 25,000-foot level. Our freezing level this morning was at 11,100 feet. Current surface analysis depicting a large area of low pressure over the mid-Atlantic region driving a cold front across our area. Our winds will be shifting from a south to southwesterly direction this morning to more westerly as we head into the afternoon. As you can see, if you look outside right now, we do have plenty of sunshine out there, but that should be coming to an end in the next several hours as we'll start to cloud up again as a deep upper level low moves over the area. We'll have several impulses crossing the region and then providing us with a chance for some scattered showers throughout this afternoon and into the evening. It won't be a washout, but we'll have periodic intermittent showers as we go throughout the afternoon and this evening into the early overnight hours. Looking at the radar with satellite imagery overlay, we had the heavy rainfall that moved through the area this morning, moving well off to our northeast. Winds shifting more south to southwesterly, and while not being shown on the winds, we had wind gusts around 32 miles per hour this morning, 33 miles per hour, within the past half hour, and those winds are expected to remain fairly breezy out of the southwest to westerly direction as we go into this afternoon. Could see the potential for wind gusts up around 35 miles per hour as we head into this afternoon. Looking at our midday planner again, the forecast chart showing the chance for some scattered showers this afternoon and continuing into this evening again with an upper level low moving over the region and several impulses crossing the area as well. Clouds and scattered rain showers will continue into the early overnight hours. It should come to an end by about 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then clouds should begin to gradually diminish as we go into the morning hours Tuesday morning, eventually becoming partly cloudy to mostly clear, and winds mainly remaining out of a westerly direction. Overnight they should diminish to more of a west to 7 to 12 knots, and then should start to see them increase once again by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning out of the west at 12 to 17 knots, and we'll see gusts up around that wind advisory criteria as we go throughout the day on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're expecting to remain dry. Will remain dry on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then for our day on Thursday, we'll actually have a backdoor cold front move across the area, possibly produce some light scattered showers for us on Thursday. If we don't get any shower activity, you'll still start to see our clouds increase throughout the day on Thursday, and we'll also see our temperatures pretty much drop off as we head into this weekend. So looking at the next 24 hours, again, we have currently do have a wind advisory out, and it looks like that wind advisory will continue throughout the afternoon. By about 4 p.m., we should start to see those winds decrease out of the west, and then shortly after that, should start to see that wind advisory criteria be dropped. But for the short-term period here, winds are expected to be southwesterly 14 to 19 knots, gusting to around 28 knots, and then 31 knots is the max gust we're expecting after the noontime out of a west-southwesterly direction with a sustained wind of 15 to 20 knots. Did have more diminishing in the cloud cover this morning, which has allowed those temperatures to really bump up into the mid-60s, and with those temperatures expected, or with those clouds to remain fairly partly to mostly cloudy this morning, Should expect to see a daytime high around 66 degrees before the noontime hour. Then as those clouds begin to increase around 12 p.m., those temperatures will really begin to drop off, and we'll start to see temperatures drop back down into the upper to mid 50s as we head into this afternoon, with a chance for some scattered showers continuing through this evening, and should diminish by 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Winds will also be diminishing during the evening and overnight hours, expecting westerly winds at about 7 to 12 knots. Temperatures dropping down into the lower 40s. 41 degrees is the expected overnight low tonight. And by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., expecting a mostly clear start, with winds beginning to pick up out of the west at 12 to 17 knots, gusting to 23. Our tides are currently 1 foot above normal. And for our day on Tuesday, expecting partly sunny to breezy and unseasonably cool conditions with a high of 55 degrees. Again, we'll start off Tuesday mostly clear, but then clouds will begin to increase later in the morning to the afternoon, and we'll see the potential for wind advisory criteria being met, especially during the later portions of the morning into the early afternoon. Tuesday night, mostly clear and cool with a low of 38 degrees, and then Wednesday, partly cloudy and seasonable with a high of 65 degrees. Looking at the 7-day forecast again on Wednesday, we'll have a backdoor cold front that will be dropping through the area. Could produce a chance for some light scattered showers for our day. Our Thursday afternoon, we'll get up to a high of 67 degrees before that front moves through, and you can see those temperatures really do drop off behind that front. Friday, high temperature of 59 degrees, 56 degrees on Saturday under partly cloudy skies. See our temperatures drop down into the lower or mid 30s, Friday night into Saturday, with a high pressure system building into the area. We'll have light northerly winds under mostly clear skies, so it'll set up for a good radiational cooling event for us Friday into Saturday. Then on Sunday, a little bit of discrepancy, as is the case this far out. We could see the chance for some showers for our Sunday afternoon, later in the afternoon on Sunday into the early evening time frame, as we'll have a short wave moving through the area, possibly producing a weak area of low pressure that'll cross our region, possibly producing that chance of showers with a high temperature of 54 degrees. That'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for today. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 8:15 for your daily ops weather briefing. Have a great day.